Hey Indians fans, Haley Jordan here with Jack Suwinski, Indianapolis Indians outfielder. After high school, committed to IU, but then the San Diego Padres called and drafted you in 2016. That's a huge life shift, thinking you're going to play college ball and then you get drafted. What was going on in your head during that time?
A lot. I mean, like you said, it was probably the biggest decision of my life, one of them up to that point, and then just going, deciding to play professional baseball. I mean, that ultimately was the dream, you know. College, playing there would have been great, but, you know, I wanted to play professional since I was a kid, and I decided to take that.
Go Hoosiers, but you got a sweeter deal out of it.
Sure.
Well, then you played over 200 games with the High A Fort Wayne Tin Caps, ironically about 2 hours away from here, exceeded rookie expectations. How were you able to adjust to their system and professional ball so quickly?
Yeah, it was really hard, you know. I mean, high school schedule is a lot different than professional. So I think early on you just try to learn how to be a professional on and off the field. Which having good staff and, you know, good friends, good teammates is a lot of help. And then being close to home, Chicago's only 3 hours away, so my family was close. That was really helpful too.
It does help. Yeah. We're traded in 2021 after doing so well in the minors. I know that's part of the game. Guys are getting traded all the time, but what was your initial reaction to having to make that jump?
Yeah, I was pretty surprised, to be honest. It all happened really fast. And then I found out, you know, through teammates and social media before, you know, other stuff, just by how fast the word spreads. But yeah, I mean, you just pack up and head to a new place, and, you know, you get situated with some new guys. I'm really grateful. The guys, you know, welcome me, the team welcomed me, you know, open arms, and, you know, since then it's been great.
Well, it worked out for you because you've taken over 1,000 at-bats for the Pirates organization, 54 homers. You've done it 54 times, but what was your first major league homer like for you?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, that's a moment you dream about your whole life, and then you don't really know when it's gonna happen or, you know, what to expect when it does. But I remember it very clearly. So, I mean, just, you know, hitting it, rounding the bases, and, you know, getting all kinds of love from your teammates and people reaching out. It's really cool.
Big crowd there for that one?
Yeah, it was a good crowd. We played the Dodgers, so it was a pretty big crowd. Yeah.
Now, we're getting into some of my favorite stats of yours here. 2022, you hit 3 homers versus the Giants, right? First Pirates rookie to hit a 3-homer game since Andrew McCutchen.
Yeah.
What was clicking so well for you to be able to put yourself in that category?
I don't know, baseball's a funny game. You know, one day you feel great and one day you might not. You can't really control the results, even if you do feel really good. So to have a day like that, it's really memorable. You know, with my parents there, and on Father's Day, obviously it's gonna be, you know, one of the best baseball moments that I'll ever remember.
This is, I saved my favorite stat for last. 2023, second player to hit 2 home runs in McCovey Cove at Oracle Park. Same game, only other player to do that, Barry Bonds. What is your reaction to these fun, impressive, and kind of random stats that you have?
Yeah, I mean, they are random and fun. I think it's cool, you know, just something one day I'll be able to hopefully tell my kids and grandkids, and, you know, brag about to the kids that I coached back home in Chicago. So I mean, that stuff's pretty cool. You know, it's good company as well.
You have credibility for life with all that, as if playing in the majors wasn't enough. These 2 stats, there you go. Well, this is such a tough sport, as you mentioned, with the travel, the schedule, getting traded. You talk really openly about your faith. You're just married to your wife, Rory. Talk about your support system and how that helps keep you grounded in this sport.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than people think or, you know, expect. I mean, just because we play a game for a living doesn't mean there aren't challenges to it, just different set of challenges. But yeah, being married now, Rory is definitely a huge piece that keeps me in a great spot. So I'm more grateful for her than she knows. And then obviously the family, the friends, like here we have a great team. So just being able to lean on those guys when we're on the road, stuff like that, you know, being able to be open and honest and vulnerable with them. You need guys like that, especially when you do this thing 140 times a year. So.
Well, thanks so much for coming in today, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.